BBC News at midday. Ministers say proposals to put messages inside cigarette packets encouraging smokers to quit would help reduce the pressure on the NHS. The inserts would set out the health and financial benefits of giving up and direct people to the support available. A consultation on the proposal is running until October. Hazel Cheeseman from the public health charity ASH supports the idea. She says it would help the government achieve its target of bringing the smoking rate in England below 5%.
Most smokers will make multiple quit attempts before they're successful. So anything which stimulates the next quit attempt, encourages people to keep at it is really, really important. And actually, smokers are not that well informed about the support that's out there to stop. So this could definitely help in that sense.
But Simon Clarke from the pro-smoking group Forest says ministers are going too far.
The fact of the matter is people know about the health risks of smoking. Now, clearly, the government does have a role to play educating people about those health risks. The problem is, in recent decades, the government has overstepped the mark by going beyond education into full-blown coercion.
2/3 of NHS cancer waiting time targets are expected to be scrapped in England. Most of them have been routinely missed in recent years. Health service bosses say reducing the number of targets from 9 to 3 will help the NHS diagnose the disease earlier. But some specialists believe the changes won't make a difference. One of the benchmarks that is likely to be dropped is a 2-week wait for a first consultant appointment. An oncologist, Tom Rokes, says that target was sometimes focused on the process rather than the outcome.
If you look at the old 2-week target to see a doctor, you may not need to see a doctor. You may need teledermatology to assess your skin lesion and tell you whether it's cancer or not. You may need to have an endoscopy test to quickly look and see whether you've got bowel cancer. An artificial focus on you must see a doctor by 14 days may not be the best way to get patients quickly through the system.
Russia's currency has fallen to its lowest level against the US dollar in nearly 17 months. $1 now buys more than 100 rubles. That's a drop of about 30% from a year ago. The Russian currency has come under pressure because imports are rising faster than exports, and the invasion of Ukraine has led to an increase in military spending. The Chief of Staff to the President of Madagascar has been arrested and charged with bribery in London. Romy Andriana-Rsua, who's 46, and a 54-year-old French national Philippe Tabuteau allegedly demanded £225,000 from the British mining company Gemfields, which called the police. Our Africa regional editor Richard Hamilton reports.
The National Crime Agency said Romy Andriana-Rsua and his associate, Philippe Tabuteau, were arrested on Thursday at a meeting with Gemfields in London, where they were alleged to have demanded a bribe. Mining is a major industry in Madagascar and attracts more investment than other sectors. Since 2008, Gemfields has owned a local Madagascar-based company, Oriental Mining, which does currently hold licenses to extract rubies, emeralds and sapphires. If convicted, the two men could face up to 10 years in prison.
Police Scotland says it has arrested a 63-year-old man and charged him over alleged racial abuse at a cricket match in Greenock on Saturday. The match against Stenhousemuir was umpired by the Scotland cricketer Majid Huck. His lawyer says he was subjected to vile racist abuse. The match was subsequently abandoned and a live stream was cut short. The endangered lapwing has returned to a bog in County Down after years of conservation efforts. Numbers have declined over the past 4 decades because of the loss of wetland habitat and changes in farming practices. 2 breeding pairs of lapwings have now been spotted just outside of Downpatrick. Officials at Ulster Wildlife say they are thrilled.